Hello everybody, I'm Sam Marzell and I'm here with Davey Peacock. You probably can't see me because we're having to do this remotely due to the vast distance of about 1 mile between me and Davey. But what we're here to do is we're here to talk about the Derek Chisora versus Tyson Fury fight. Davey, what do you think?
Another very good fight for the 23rd. I think it's really intriguing for British boxing. We have to have a heavyweight out there sort of representing Britain. We always have, from Cooper, Bugner, Bruno, Lewis, and Hay of recent years. So it's kind of a passing of the torch kind of thing. Hopefully, because Hay's not going to be around for much longer. So
I mean, one thing that I really want to talk about is the height difference. I mean, you've got Fury, who's 6'9", and you've got Chisora, who's about 6'1". I mean, do you think that's going to be a major advantage for Tyson?
It all it can count against him. It depends on how Chisora uses the height. I mean, we saw in the first fight with McDermott, which was Fury's toughest fight, really. A lot of people thought he lost it. I personally had it a draw. So, and McDermott is a very similar kind of size to Chisora, but he's less skillful. But he just did everything the right way. Of course, Tyson has improved since then. We saw in the rematch with McDermott that he has improved since then. He's not the same fighter, but there's still those weaknesses, and his height can be used against him to a certain extent.
Okay. Who do you think is going to
win? It's one I wouldn't really want to put any money on. I like Fury because I think he's been a little more active, and his opposition I think has been more consistent. I mean, if you look at Chisora's last few fights, really, I looked through his record, and he's got the 2 victories over Sexton, very good. Other than that, really, who's he got? He's got Danny Williams, but Williams didn't show up. Williams wasn't good. Carl Baker, and a couple of other guys. I think his last 3 or 4 fights, and not brilliant. You look at Fury's fought a couple of undefeated guys. He's fought McDermott a couple of times, and he's visibly improved. And that's the impressive thing is that he's visibly improved. Chisora's just, it would have been interesting to see him against Klitschko. He would have lost, but it would have been interesting.
You can't say that he would have lost. Anything could have happened. He could have slipped and fell on the canvas.
Well, obviously I would have supported him. He's like, Finchley, so yeah, I would have supported. But well, let's see if he can get past this domestic hurdle. Results-wise, I don't know why, I'm tending to favour Chisora. I just feel like he's got better boxing brain.
I personally think that Tyson's going to actually. You don't think Tyson will be able to stop the fight in sort of the 9th to sort of 12th round?
Well, if it's a knockout, it's definitely more likely going to be Fury with his size. But I just kind of think that he's got a better boxing brain, Chisora, and I feel like he's been in with better thinkers. Fury's been in with tough guys, strong men, but he's a strong man himself, and it's not really gonna. If you're a strong boxer, you want to be put in with smart boxers to extend yourself, and I think he's just put in with pretty sturdy guys, but he's obviously so big that he's sturdier, and I think that Chisora has had to think more in the ring. I think the fight against Sexton, the second fight, you saw him sort of, really considering it. I like the head movement, I like all of that. I think he should go to, if he goes to Tyson's body and then just sort of springs up with the head, he'll get him. Tyson's got a big improvement on the jab. He can throw the uppercut though, and Chisora has to watch out for that. But I think that Chisora coming in with his jab, which is pretty quick, and then firing with a left hook, I think Chisora on points. I don't know why that seems to be the result leaping out on me, but it's as I said, it's a 50-50 fight.
Okay, thanks a lot, Davey. That's our prediction for the Derek Chisora versus Tyson Fury. It's on the same night as the Amir Khanzab Judo. Check out our previous video to have a look at our prediction for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.